Let me guess, you clicked on this video because your Canva workspace is a hot mess. But that's okay because we are going to fix that with these 10 Canva hacks for real estate agents. Let's go. Let's get right into it. The first hack I have for you is going to be folders on Canva. Now, basically, I treat my Canva workspace as if I was, keeping my Google Drive clean and organized. And to do that, I basically create pillar folders for certain aspects of my business. Now, in this case, you see I have several, but in this case, I have something like Instagram, branding, YouTube, and to create a folder, all you have to do is go up to here, add new, and then add a folder and name it accordingly. And once you do, you can then, which is bringing us to point number 2, we can create subfolders within a folder. So in this case, let's call this real estate. And within here, we are going to add, let's say, another folder, and we are going to name it 2025, and within that folder we are going to add one for sellers, so we have a listing folder, and one for buyers. Alrighty, so that was point number 2. Now let's head back into the main real estate folder here. Now point number 3 is actually going to star this folder. And what that means is if we go back to the homepage of Canva, you'll notice here in this panel, your starred. So you can star a folder so that way you can easily access the contents of a specific folder right at the click of a mouse. Mouse click? Yeah. Now that we have folders made and set in place, we can easily take any of these designs within our recent designs here, and we can move them into a specific folder. So here I have a real estate Instagram template, and what I'm going to do is actually hit those 3 dots here, and I'm going to move this into a specific folder. I'm going to put it in the sellers one here that we just created within this subfolder for real estate. Move that there, and then if we toggle over into that specific real estate folder, 2025, and in the sellers we should see this design here, which is in this case going to be that master copy of this particular template. If you are like me and you are in Canva almost every single day, you probably have a bunch of images piled up that you need to clean out and take care of. So again, go over to the project tab here and locate your images. And here's basically everything that you should have in images. And a way to basically bulk delete this is you can just simply click and drag with your mouse and scroll. And then you can just either move this into a specific folder or delete this and move this to trash directly, but I'm not going to do that. But that's essentially how you would bulk delete your images. Now let's get into some more advanced hacks that I have for you. So right now I have this Instagram post loaded up in the Canva editing window, and remember how we created those folders? You can access them directly from the editing window. So over here you should see projects here. Let me fix my mouse right here, projects, and you can basically access the contents of a folder, whether that be another Canva design or a folder of images. So in this case, I'm just going to search for my agent headshot folder here. So I'm just going to click here, and I have this designated folder of images of agents who are partnered with me at EXP, which could be you. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I have this template for a welcome post. I'm going to essentially pull in Renee here, and I'm going to remove the background right here, and then I'm going to add a shadow, as I always do with my images. If you know, you know. And essentially I'm just going to situate her accordingly, and then I'm just going to push her back. So there we go, we have her design. So that was me grabbing an image from a specific folder. Now similarly, as I mentioned, you can also access other designs. So in this case, let's say we're back in our folders here. Let's go to all designs, and let's randomly look for an Instagram design. Actually, let's go to all, and let's see down here for the sake of this. Let's say I was creating this design previously in another Canva project, and I'm like, I kind of like this one, so I'm just going to add a new page here, and what I can do is simply just plop this in, and I have the exact elements from that previous design, so I don't have to make it from scratch. And then all you have to do in this case, because it's a just listed status, we're going to go into our uploads, and again, you can also create a folder of designated folders, but in this case, just for the sake of this, I'm just gonna pull in this image, and there we go, we have another post. Now, this is something that Canva has recently added, and that is creating subfolders within the upload section. So if you notice over here, we go into uploads, we see images, videos, audio, and folders. This is new. Folders is new. So what I'm understanding is that it's slightly different from the folders that you're making in your projects tab, but in any which way, you can create subfolders for specific uploads. So if we go over to folders, create new folder, this is where you could create a specific folder for, let's say, your own headshots. Hit continue, and I believe if you click on this, this is where you can either add a design or upload files or upload into this folder here. But I'm assuming that because we have this folder here, if I go into images and let's say I'm going to hit, you know, the three dots here, can I move that into that? Yes, into that specific uploads folder. So I'm going to move that there. So basically it moves out of my images area into my folders, which is located in this subfolder for headshots. Does that make sense? Yes, lots of ways to make folders on Canva. If you are a Canva Pro user and you are not using Canva brand kits, what are you doing? You need to be using Canva brand kits because they are going to make your life so much easier. So as you can see, I have several brand kits made because really it's just an evolution of my brand over the years on Canva. But essentially let's go into, let's say this one here, I've programmed this specific brand kit with my logos, my specific color palette, fonts, and even my brand voice and certain images. And what this is going to do is make your life, again, so much easier. So I have a dedicated tutorial on how to create your brand style, your brand accents, creating your logo, and programming your brand kit, which I will link all in the description box down below. But again, this just makes it super easy when you are designing. Let's go back into this page here. When you are designing, you go into brand kit here. You can toggle between all of your different brand kits and then design accordingly for that specific post. And this just makes sure that all of your content is on brand so you can really create a cohesive brand across all media platforms. Now, similar to your brand kits, we also have brand templates on Canva. So again, if you locate to the homepage of Canva and open up the brand hub here, you'll see brand kits and brand templates. So these are templates that you are creating for brand templates, right? So this is your design, and then there's a toggle that you can turn on to make this a brand template. So essentially speaking, this is going to make your design process a lot more efficient. It's going to make your workflow even faster because you are not creating designs from scratch every time. So in this case, let's say I have a new listing. I have this set up that I know are Instagram post for a listing campaign. So if I click this open, all I have to do is go ahead and click this button, use brand template, and then it's going to create a copy of my master copy so that I can just go in here and just plug and play accordingly. You know, let's just drop in a random photo here that I have coming soon. I can drop in this photo here, not the same property, but you get the idea. So that way I'm not building this out from scratch every time, and this is going to solidify my personal brand on social media because over time people are going to be accustomed to this style, this look, this color of mine, especially my face here, right? So if you want to learn how to create your own brand templates, I do have a designated tutorial for that, which I will link in the description box down below, so be sure to check it out. If you didn't know, Canva released what is called the Visual Suite 2.0. And essentially what this means is that we can create within the same Canva design different aspect ratios. So in this case, right now I have an Instagram portrait template, which is a 4:5 kind of ratio. But let's say I want to create a just seamless post, and that is going to require a vastly different canvas size. So over here, I'm going to click on the plus button, or sorry, not the plus button, but this toggle down here. And what you'll notice is this whole array of tiles. But in this case, I'm going to hit the More button because I need a custom size here. And do I have it? Yes, it's going to be 5400 by 1350 pixels. If you don't see that there, it's because obviously I created a custom design. So you go ahead and put in that aspect ratio size. But in this case, for the sake of this, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Now I have a template already made in my brand hub, so if I go to see all, I should have this here, and this is in a different color, but we're just going to work with it. And in this case, I'm going to do a coming soon seamless post. And at this point, what I do is I go in here, I populate all of the image blocks with a photo, and you know what, let's see here. And let's, probably not the best, but essentially I populate all of these photos. And then because this is a seamless post, in order to post it to Instagram, we actually have to cut up this design into different pages. Now I have a full tutorial on exactly how to create just seamless posts for Instagram, which I will link in the cards above. But the point of this is I'm showing you basically how to create an entire listing campaign all within one Canva design, so you are not scrambling to find different designs you previously made. Now I have a dedicated tutorial on the Canva Visual 2.0 suite, so it should look like this on YouTube. You want to look for Canva tricks every listing real estate agent needs to know, and I explain very thoroughly in this video how the Canva Visual suite actually entails, because it's kind of mind-blowing. And if Canva wasn't mind-blowing enough, this is gonna knock your socks off. Alrighty, for the ones who've made it to the very end of this video, I have a supreme bonus Canva hack for you, or multiple Canva hacks for you. And this is Canva keyboard shortcuts. Now this is a video I've done probably 3-4 years ago, but I share with you in this video 21 Canva keyboard shortcuts. Now what you're looking at is a presentation that I will also link down in the description box down below, and it contains all of my keyboard shortcuts, my beloved keyboard shortcuts, and how to use them whether you are on Mac or on Microsoft. And essentially what I've done is I have taken all of these keyboard shortcuts and I have programmed them onto my Elgato Stream Deck. So I have the 32 key Stream Deck, I know, super extra, but I programmed these shortcuts onto specific buttons, as you can see here. And basically it just allows me to be either super efficient on Canva or really lazy on Canva, because when I'm in the zone and I'm designing, I don't want to go into here and grab what I need because I programmed my deck to do that. So to give you an idea, let's say I'm designing, I'm in the zone, and I need a circle randomly. So I'm going to hit the circle button on my Stream Deck. Let's say I didn't want to do that. Undo. Maybe I need a square. There we go. Or undo. In this case, maybe I need a new page, another page, and another page, or let's undo that. And that, my friends, is how I keep my Canva tamed and at bay. And if you're serious about building a real estate brand that works for you and not against you, then let's talk about partnering at EXP with me so you can get all of my guidance and my templates for free. Link to learn more about partnership is down in the description box down below. But until we meet and until we partner, I'm going to leave you with this playlist here, which is personal branding for real estate agents. And if you are ready, get ready to click in 3, 2, 1.